I'm with the University of Georgia Thomas County Extension Office, and today we're going to talk about counting tillers for your wheat to determine how much nitrogen you need to apply. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to choose 3 random spots out in the field, and if you look here, what I've already done is chosen a random spot out in this wheat field. We've got wheat that's been broadcasted and then dissed in, and so we need to choose a square foot to pull out our wheat plants to count tillers. So first of all, what I've done, we've chosen our random spot, and I have my tape measure here and figured a square foot of area. So I've got my square foot right here, and I've already pulled up my samples. And basically what you're going to do is, if for example here, pull up this plant here if it was in the square, and that is one of your wheat plants, and we're going to talk about how we count tillers on this wheat plant. Now first of all, what we do is get all the soil off so we can see each plant here, and as you can see, we've got one, two, number 3, number 4, and then 5. So we've got a total of 5, and we're going to subtract 1 because we know that 1 is going to be the main stem. So we'll say that this one will be the main stem here, and this one right here will represent 1, 2, 3, 4 tillers, and then the main stem. On something like this small here, let me see if I can brush this back. You can see we've probably got a tiller here. We may or may not want to count this one depending upon our situation. Right now we're in February, in the latter part of the month, and we want to go ahead and say we're not going to count this one just due to the size, because this probably will not make. So we're not concerned about this one. So this plant right here has got 4 tillers. Alright, so we've got our square foot here, we've pulled all the plants up, and now we're going to go through and count all of the plants here that we pulled up, and we're going to count the number of tillers. Now based upon our tiller count, we want to justify how much nitrogen we put out. So next, I'm going to count tillers on each of these plants here and come up with a sum. Alright, we're finishing up our tiller count here, and so we can see we've got 1, 2, 3, and we're going to count this one as the main stem here. So that's going to end up, after counting all our samples that we pulled out of our 1 square foot box here, we're going to have a count of 72 tillers. So 72 tillers, we're going to put out 60 pounds of nitrogen and 8 pounds of sulfur, and that should get this crop up and going and get us some wheat come late May, more than likely. You can find out more information on our website if you go to thomascountyextension.com, and we'll have some information there on wheat and how much nitrogen you need to put out. You can get our 2009/2010 University of Georgia Wheat Crop Handbook, and that'll have a bunch of information on there, not only related to fertility, but also herbicide and fungicides, which will need to be putting out a fungicide when this wheat crop starts putting out some flag leaves. If you got any questions, feel free to contact me. Again, I'm R.J. Byrne, University of Georgia Thomas County Agriculture Extension Agent. Thanks, and have a good day.